The test of early written language was developed from the theory that early childhood reading and writing is critical to a student's future success in school. Because of this test, children are able to be identified earlier and earlier for reading disabilities and language impairments. Now, future turbulations in school can be prevented by testing and identifying these students even earlier than before. The test of early written language bases itself from the idea that early childhood detection of writing problems can significantly facilitate a child's future school performance. The test of early written language is used with clients ages 3 to 7 years old and comes in a small cardboard box. Inside, it contains the tool student workbook, picture cards, the profile record form, and the examiner's manual. Before administering the test, make sure the room is well lit and comfortable. Also, make sure the supplies are ready and organized before the client enters the room. You will have to set your chair up either diagonally or next to the client.
Now we're going to show a portion of the tool being administered. Our client is 5 years old, and for purposes of this class, we did not write on any of the testing materials. Alright, we're going to start with this. These signs say pet shop, shop, exit, one way, and bus stop. Copy the word or words of the sign that you like best. You can write it in the circle. I like the pet shop best. Which of these signs is print?
This one and this one.
And which is manuscript?
This one.
Okay, next. Each of these pictures shows a different place, and each place has a name. Look at the pictures. The names of the places are school, barbershop, shoes, gas station, toys, and telephone. Write the correct name next to each question. The first question says, where do you get gas for your car? Write your answer here. Okay, number 2. From where do you call a home? Okay. Number 3, where do you learn to read? Okay, number 4, where do you get new boots? Last one, where do you get a new game?
Toys.
Okay, if you wrote a letter, where would you sign your name?
Here. The test of early written language is an overall great test with multiple advantages. First, the overall test design is simple and straightforward. The fact that the tool is easy to administer and does not take an overwhelmingly amount of time works to the test's benefit. Because the tool is used with clients between 3 and 7 years old, it is imperative that the test is short in order to not lose the child's attention. It is an advantage that the tool considers the population by making the test short and simple. Another advantage is that the test can be used as an early intervention tool. The test of early written language is the first of its kind to test children's writing skills. Research has shown that when problems occur in early writing, there may be other problems occurring concurrently in other areas of literacy. It works to the client's advantage that this test, along with other tests, can detect early literacy impairments. Therefore, because of this test, an early intervention plan can be put into place to foster the child's future school performance. Although there are many advantages, there is also a disadvantage that flaws this test. Most of the directions are fairly black and white, but there are some gray areas that work to the test's disadvantage. For example, it says, with children below 5, you may wish to take a break at least every 10 minutes. By not having rigid directions, the overall procedures may not seem standardized. Because some of the directions can be easily misinterpreted, we saw this as a disadvantage to the overall test. Looking back on the test of early written language, we find that it is an overall great test. The test is easy to administer and is straightforward. This test is perfect for children because it is short, but also telling of important information needed in the assessment process. We liked how the test had done something no other test had done before, which is test a child's writing skills in hopes to detect other literacy impairments. By identifying these problems early, the lesser the amount of struggles that child will face in school. In conclusion, the test of early written language is a test that we would recommend.